Hello friends, welcome to Gokul Tech. So yet another series we are going to start. So this is all about completely the DAX functions in Power BI. In our interview questions we have mentioned that we have 10 different types of functions based on the working condition in Power BI is available in DAX. So all these things we are going to discuss each bit by bit and each DAX function in every video. So stay tuned in our channel so that you will not miss any function or any category of video, because each category might contain more than 2 or 10, 15, 20, 30 DAX functions within it. So stay tuned in our channel, and if you're watching our channel for the first time, please do subscribe and click on that bell icon so that you will not miss any of our video which we are posting. Let's start. So today will be the introductory class for that one. So I am gonna show what are the topics we are going to cover, or the categories which is already available in our DAX functions. The first category is max and statistical functions. So ideally this deals with your aggregate functions, you can say all the aggregate functions. So what are the things you are going to deal, and like sum, count, or else any statistical things it will be covering within this functions. The second will be my filtering. So filter X, cross filter, all these things will be taken care in this particular topic. So each contains sub topic as well. So the first math and statistical functions might contain 10 or 11 number of DAX functions. All these things will be covered. Each and every DAX functions will be recorded as a video and shared for your information soon in our channel as a series of video. And the next will be the filtering function, remaining the same. The third is date and time function. Obviously it is needed date and time, so how to convert it into date, it might be in YY format, and then if you want to convert it to YY or YY and DD, all these things actions can be taken by this particular function. Even along with it, we are going to deal with the time as well. So time intelligence function. So what is the difference between this date and time time intelligence is very curious, very interesting topic, because date and time function is different, time intelligence function is different. Because time intelligence function we are going to compare the data. Suppose if you are running a supermarket and if you want to compare the last month sale and this month sale, you are going to use this time intelligence functions. It's pretty much about how you are using the DAX function on which place and which location to get your result out of it. So that is how you can able to handle these things. The third, the fifth is our relationship function. So what this relationship function will do, this relationship function help you to create a relationship. In the back end, right, you are going to in the DAX modeling, you are going to create a relationship 1 to 1, 1 to many, many to many, and many to 1. So all these things have happened in the back end, but still you can't keep more than one active relationship in the back end. So you need to keep multiple table to be connected and keep it active. So in that case you can go for this relationship function, where you can make multiple active relationship between two tables. So that's where we are using these relationship functions. We'll be detailedly discussing about that one in the videos when we are taking up this particular functions. Table manipulation function. So the name itself says we are going to manipulate the table. How we can manipulate the table? We can summarize or do not summarize, or you can calculate a table. You can create a new table based on the calculation. All these things you can able to do with this function. Logical function, obviously it's needed. What will be my logical function? If error, if count, all these things. If is an universal example, I can say for logical function, and remaining you can have multiple boolean values, true or false, all things will comes under logical functions. So if you want to compare two values, yes, you can go for logical functions. So that's how this logical function use. If you're familiar, so it's well and good for us to provide go further. The next will be my text function. So what are these text functions will do? So why we are using these text functions? It's pretty much simple, text functions is used in the string type, where if you want to replace, or else if you want to find a string and replace it, you can use for that particular replace or substring, substr, that is a substring. Replace, trim it, you want to cut the text from last 3 or 4 words, you don't want any extra words apart from that. Suppose if you're working with a let's take that supermarket example. If you want to identify only the name from the email address, so what you can do is you can trim it from left of few characters or right a few characters, or else you can go with find. You can stop it the text before that at symbol, because at the rate is the best example. We are going to mention this after that only we are going to mention that email. If you are using Gmail, Yahoo, Orkut, or else Outlook, whatever the website, the platform you are using, after at the rate only you are going to use. So before at the rate, you will able to fetch the name of a person who is working on that particular thing. And even still, after extracting that, you want only the proper name, there shouldn't be any dot or underscore. All these things can be trimmed and removed with the help of these text functions, using the substring length function to calculate the number of characters within that cell or row item. And replace will replace the dot to the space, and removing the numerical value. All these things handled by the text functions. Information functions, so it will give us the information pretty much simple, like how the information is happening. The last will be the DAX statement. The statements will be my where, or like the variable which we are going to store. In addition to that, we have one more topic called operators. I missed to add it over here. The DAX operators, you can have it as a equal to, where to compare, and you have a ampersand. The one ampersand is to join or to merge the values. Double ampersand to say validate the condition, and you can have a single slash or double slash to mention that OR function. All these things will be covered in the upcoming video series of DAX functions in our channel exclusively, because previously we have covered these topics, but that was not covered all of these functions. But this will be my own creation of this particular topics, and all these functions will be categorized, and I'm gonna show you all these things in a proper live example as well, right? So this is what the agenda for the next upcoming video series, and each function's usage will be shared in the shorts video, so that will be uploaded every day in our channel. So do watch it and get learned, grow well, and we'll learn together. So hope you have understood the concept or the motto what we are going to do it for the next couple of months. If you have any doubts or any queries in this particular video, or else anything about the Power BI Connect, please do contact me. I'll be happy to assist you all the time. And if you want to get in touch with me personally, and you want to get sort out of your day-to-day life Power BI doubts, or any assistance from your end, I'm happy to help you. But before that, I request you to join our membership program, so that I can assist you because I'm getting a lot of queries, and it will be very difficult for me to answer all these things and to prioritize. Because if you are working professional, or if you are learning anything, and you are getting any queries related to Power BI and your day-to-day life scenarios, please do reach out to me. And if you are reaching through your membership, I'll be prioritizing it, and then I'll be able to help you in a short span of time, within a day or two. But if you are in normal query, it may take some time, but yes, I will be answering all the questions, all the queries you are posting in the comment as well. But to fast forward, this might be the best option, I can say. And if you want to be part of our next course design and all, please do join the membership program. We'll be happily welcoming our members to join in our channel. So to give more information, We are conducting a live class on every fortnight Saturday evening, and we are giving the complete guidance about how to create a data visualization from the beginning to the end level. All these things exclusively will be happening on Saturdays on every bi-weekly basis. Already we have covered 3 sessions, which is about what is the Power BI, how data visualization works, and then the second we have started with how to get the requirement from the stakeholders, how we are going to get these stakeholders requirements. And the previous session, the last Saturday, which we had, is all about how to understand why it is important to understand the business of our stakeholders. It was delayed, so I have called it off early, but still the second part is going to happen in exactly around 30th of March, or else prior to that the live will be happening on 29th or 28th of March, maybe in next couple of days. So 20th of March I'm fixing the date, and I'm posting it, or I will be on live on 20th of March at 7:15 PM IST. So if you wish to join our live, please feel free to join, and if you want to join our WhatsApp group, I'll be sharing the link in the comment box, or sorry, in the description box. You can go ahead and join for your well-being. So that's it from my end. So hope this will be the lot more about for the day. We'll meet you in the next video. This is our first function, math statistical function. Each and everything will be given as a short will be the short description of the function, and the detailed explanation will be covered in the 6 or 8 minutes of clip. Thanks for watching. We'll meet you in the next exciting video of the first function of math and statistical. We'll see you again. Thank you. Have a great day.